AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. You gotta realize he might not be an all-star this year.
Knicks
And that
Rehab.
might be playing in the back of his head. You got Trey Young. You got what's my guy from Cleveland?
Garland.
You got Garland.
Or both Mitchell and Garland, because the guard positions.
You still got Maxey. You still got Dame Lillard. So I'm not saying he's not playing better basketball. I'm not, but I honestly think, it looks like things is bothering him. And mentally, he's not there. Because to me, this thing is simple. This thing is simple. Bro, you got a MVP caliber, top 5 player with you now. That's legit. That's averaging a double-double. That's a 7-footer. That's a big man. The game plan should be simple. We going through cat. Everything else should fall right in place. Flea, remember, we said it beginning of the season. Brunson needs to average 20 and 12. 22. But control the offense. Be that captain and that leader we know you can be. I don't think he's hurt, man. I just think he's having a rough time right now. And hopefully, as time goes on, he'll get it together, because we cannot continue to play bad like this throughout the season as we get closer and closer to the playoffs. Like I said, for me, I don't care that Bridges missed 11 threes. That was against Toronto, which we kind of knew we was going to win. This game from the beginning, we kind of knew what was going to happen. I just think Tom Thibodeau has to figure out how he's going to coach. You got to give the guys on the bench some type of credit, man. You got to let them go. You got to get them some confidence. I'm watching other teams go 8-9 deep with guys that we don't know who they are, never heard them, but when they're on the court, you see the confidence they have. Mm-hmm. And that comes from the players and the coaching staff. Tom Thibodeau doesn't have confidence in his bench. And both of y'all are correct. When guys like Shaman and Campaign is in the game, it's a different energy. It's a different flow. And Shaman been in the league for a while. He's an NBA player. I've seen him have solid games. Mm-hmm. Everybody, especially Flea, knows Precious O'True is a good player. Mm-hmm. We see what he can do. So those are already 2 guys off the bench that, with confidence in enough minutes, they can get things going. Deuce is hurt. That's another guy that we know can come off the bench and light it up. Then we see what Campaign been doing. We didn't even bring up Kolick and Huck Purdy. So we have some guys. And when people say our bench is trash, I totally disagree. Give them a shot. Give them a chance. Now, if them guys is getting the right minutes and they look at staking it up game in, game out, then I get it. But come on, man. If we can't win against bad teams without Cat, to give him some rest, we are in deep trouble. And we was in a group text and we both agreed. Cat shouldn't even been playing this game. Let's get him ready for Friday. Brunson, this is a game you want to put the team on your back and go Bobby Brown, go ahead. But it's obvious we
Bobby
need
Brown
Cat.
back in the gym, y'all. Y'all seen him in the gym working out? He trying to get right, y'all.
You need to call Brunson.
Guarantee that shit last 2 days. You know I'm a hater. Big shout out Bobby Brown, one of the greatest R&B albums of all time. That man had the world in smash. But I guarantee you, if he started working out yesterday, by Saturday it's over.
It's over.
It's over. Come on, bro. But a big shout out Bobby Brown.
Don't be Yo, he said, "Yo, guarantee that'll be your last 2. Yo, y'all are on fire tonight. I'm very chill. Y'all are crazy."
Yeah, so for me, I'm just worried. I'm worried because there's a lot of teams playing great basketball right now against good teams. And I'm just a little worried. Still, like I said, glad we got the win. I'm definitely not going to be shy about taking a win. We needed that win to kind of get things back on roll. But if Brunson and Cat can't get it together and Brunson play at an all-star level, How are we gonna win a championship?
You can now win up to 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 states. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineups. Prize Picks, run your game. Do you think that this is playing into Brunson? Because Cleveland is, there's no way possible that Garland and Mitchell are not starting. And the coaches got to vote you in now. Trae Young is killing, even though his numbers are kind of trash, to be honest with you. But the Celtics guys, Jaylen Brown, you're gonna get a spot over him over the in the coach's mind.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be tight this year, right? Like,
do you think he's thinking about that?
Oh, do I think he's consciously thinking about that? No, I don't. Him, no, I just don't. He don't strike. It's just that's me. He don't strike me as a guy that cares about that type of thing, right? Like, do you aspire to be a multiple-time All-Star? For sure, especially if you a high-level player. But when he made it last year, he cried, right? Because that's something that, yeah, you want to attain, but also I wasn't supposed to be this. Like, I played multiple years in college at the guard position. You know, they look at guys like that as, you know, like they did. They drafted him in the second round. So they thought he wasn't, you know, so I just don't think that, you know, he has that kind of ego. I think he has a level of humility that's like, yo, you know, whatever with the team. But I also think that he's struggling right now trying to find that balance of not being the number one guy anymore and being more of a facilitator, more of a table setter, more of a guy that plays off of what's happening with his other two best players. Mikal Bridges and Cat are good enough to take us where we need to be. And you be the guy that closes games, the guy that hits big shots, the guys that come in and do some of the things that they'll miss. Yo, like, I think he's having a hard time with the adjustment of having good players on his team. That's what I think.
AllBall Fox intern is going bananas. You don't think he's injured, Flea? You don't think he's hurt?
I think there's a step. Everything is short. Everything is short. Everything is front rim. Some of the shit is back rim. Like, his rhythm looks off. So I do agree with OG. His rhythm is off. It's something. If he's pressing, if he's hurt, if he's not sure, you know, where the spots is for, you know, for him at you know, I don't know what it is, but it's something. It's something. And somehow he's still shooting it fairly decent from the field in totality. He's still having, in terms of his numbers, still having a great season at that position somehow. But we've been watching him. We know what great looks like from him. And great is not what we've been seeing. He's been good, but he hasn't been great.
And he's already been in this position, though. That's why I also got to disagree with you. Well, now that it just hit me. He's played alongside Luka Doncic, MVP candidate. He's came to New York and took the team from Randall. And they played alongside each other and became a championship-looking team last year. AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.